Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation. It's a game day for BYU women's soccer. We are live alongside Jason Shepard. I'm Spencer Linton.
We have a regular season game on campus tonight.
I know. It's very exciting. And to just add to the excitement, we welcome in the head coach of BYU women's soccer and one of her stars, Bella Folino. Welcome to the show on Game Day. Thank you for carving out a piece of your busy schedule to hang out with us on BYU Sports Nation.
Happy to be here, guys. Happy to be here. Thanks for promoting it. We're excited.
Jen, it's so atypical of you to, stack up the non-conference schedule with a challenging contest. Oh, wait, you always do this.
That's what we do.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Ranked matchup to begin tonight.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the showdown with St. Louis?
Well, just can't wait. You're always really excited about that first game, but to have a team and a program like St. Louis come to Southfield, where they have been killing it the last few years, 20-2 last year, one of the leading scoring teams in the country. It's I don't know how much better it could be to start your season off, to really see where you are right from the get-go.
Well, and you guys had all off season. You had spring. You had a blue-white. You had 2 exhibitions. How ready do you feel the team is for the regular season?
I think we're as ready as we can be. I mean, as a staff, we've just been super impressed with the girls. It's not often you return so many starters. So our experience, our leadership, have these old girls. We call them the old girls on the team now.
So old.
So old. I was telling Bella she's grateful now that she had a stress fracture, 1 year, and so got the extra year, and she's getting her MBA right now.
Amazing.
And so we're excited. I think the girls have prepared extremely well, and we feel really confident and really good.
Outstanding. You had an amazing foreign trip too, as well, to build that camaraderie. So Bella, what did that trip do for you and the team as you push into the Power 5 level and the Big 12? Not that you haven't been playing at that level, but it's different. It's a different feel.
For sure. I thought that trip really just brought us together. We're all best friends to begin with, but that trip just brought us even closer. Playing in some new places, seeing some new places, experiencing different things as a team, I thought just helped us gel as a team even more.
I want to ask both of you this question, but from different points of view. Obviously, from the player point of view and the coach point of view. You talked about the production returning and how much, from a preparation standpoint, as a player, start with you, Bella, how much does that help the preparation in the offseason, knowing you have so much production coming back and you already are familiar that way?
For sure. I think it gives us a lot of confidence. I think that's the word that comes to my mind right off the bat is confidence. Like, we know that we're bringing back a lot of talent, but we know what we can work on to make us even better as a team. And I think that's super cool. We're just adding to it.
From the coaching standpoint, with that much production, for the preparation, how is it different when you've got guys that, players that are back and have been in the system for years now?
Yeah, I mean, the core of our group has competed together for 4 or 5 years and have been through a lot of ups and downs, but a tremendous amount of success. And I think, most of the time you spend the non-conference kind of figuring out, who's going to play where, what the rotation is going to be like, who's best for what position. Last year we were trying to fill, who's going to be our center back with Grace, who's going to take Kayla's spot, who's going to take Cam and Chay's spot, And so this year coming back, you kind of have a lot of things in place. So you don't have to spend most of the non-conference trying to figure out where you're going to be for conference play. And so right from the get-go, we kind of know, our starting group, and also knowing that we have a potential group of people that are coming off the bench that could also be starters if we needed them to be. And then just a little bit deeper bench with experience, which I think will be really crucial in our run that we want to do this year. And so also I think the leadership factor, something that we were trying to find last year, again, losing Cass and Kayla as our captains. And we have very prepared players, but they hadn't been in that role before. Now they've had a year to be in a leadership role with our captains, with, Liv and Jamie. Bella's part of our leadership council. That leadership on the field and that keeping the culture of the team together, especially with the big roster that we have, is just really great, and I think has prepared us to this point where we feel we're in good shape for this first season.
BYU women's soccer head coach Jen Rockwood is with us, as well as one of her stars, Bella Folino. You take on Rutgers, and I've kind of been fascinated by these early season exhibitions that don't count for your record, and it's a significant challenge early. You go, and Bella, you beat Rutgers in New Jersey. This is a good program. So what did you learn about your team that maybe you didn't know, or that you like about your team following that contest against Rutgers?
For sure. There are some unforeseen challenges with that game. We ended up playing on the practice field because it rained all on the day before or the day of.
Standing water on the game
field. So it was kind of a mess. We changed benches about right before the game starts. So I think something about this team is we're super resilient. And no matter if the score counts or doesn't count, we're going to play as hard as we can. And that just gives us the confidence that we can play big teams. We can get big results if it counts or if it doesn't count.
Didn't you guys end up finishing that too, pretty much in the dark? Because
Yeah,
the field was not a place that no one was playing. There were no lights.
Coach, I can't see the goal.
Yeah, there were no lights.
Yeah.
Quick warm up, no lights, lots of water. But
Yeah, not a real warm up or a team meeting. We started 45 minutes before kickoff, so both teams were out waiting. We were waiting for the officials. They forgot their whistle. So, you know, just lots of things. But, you know, that's why you do that, because there's so many things throughout the season that you don't have control of.
Yeah.
And I think we learned right from the bat, you can't control the weather, you can't control the officials, you can't control the circumstances you're in. And because we've talked about it a lot, and the girls have gone through so many different experiences that you know, let's go. We can only control so much, and that's how we react. And they did a tremendous job of reacting to that and really going out and being their very best. We played a fantastic game against a really good team that basically returns all of their starters.
Yes, yeah.
They're picked and hope to win the Big Ten this year, which is a lot. You know, they're ranked over Penn State and those guys because of what they return. And we went out there in those circumstances and played really, really well.
Well, you guys, BYU is used to having a target on its back, regardless of where they play, what conference they're in.
Yep.
You guys are picked to win the Big 12. First of all, that shows exactly the type of respect that BYU has, and congratulations for you putting this program in this position. What did you make of that, and maybe what does that add to your plate this year, knowing everyone's gunning for you guys this year?
Well, you know, it's certainly an honor that the coaches in the Big 12 thought that, you know, we were going to be good and a good addition. They are a great soccer conference. You know, Texas won the regular season, West Virginia won the conference tournament, and then TCU was actually the most successful out of those three with the NCAA. So we're going into a very, very good soccer conference. And for them to feel like we're going to add to that and be the target, that's humbling, and we're honored, for sure. And we'd like to be the target. We talk about it a lot. We want to be the team to beat. So we want that pressure. We're ready to perform under those circumstances. And so I think as you talk about it, you prepare for it, you know it's going to happen. We feel like we always get everybody's best effort. So that makes us more disciplined in our preparation and in our mental, you know, how we take the mental strength into our games. And we've spent a lot of time in doing that. So it's a great thing. We're excited.
Love that. Bella, we'll finish with this quickly. Just what are your expectations for yourself for your senior season?
For sure. It's crazy that I'm a senior. We've already joked about it. I know I'm getting old, but I think as a senior, I'd love to just contribute as much as I can on the offense, score a lot of goals. But also, I guess it's personal and a team, but I'd like to do things we've never done before, like win a Big 12 conference championship and make it to the national championship game as well again.
Hey, why not make a return?
Why not, right? Yeah,
You've
it's my last year.
You've been there before.
Exactly.
It's all good.
Go out on a high.
Hey, let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for tonight to both of
Love
you.
it.
Take it. We'll be watching, clearly. Very excited. And again, thanks for hanging out with us.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.